Yo, what is going on, you guys? Rep the 407 here, bringing you a brand new video. In today's video, we are back on the tier maker right here, and we are doing the NFL cornerbacks. And there's a couple cornerbacks here that are like on the same team, or they just have the number one cornerback for a couple teams. For example, I think the Giants, they show two Giants cornerbacks, but I don't think it's a Giants current cornerback. I don't know, but there's a couple that only have one, and there's a couple that show all three. But you'll see, I'll just rank them as they go. But this is my ranking, and this is going to be based on what they're going to do in 2019. So it's not based on their past, how they were. For example, Richard Sherman was amazing back then, but I don't know if he's going to be great this year. That's just an example. But we're just going to jump straight into it. So first player we're starting off with is Marlon Humphrey. And Marlon Humphrey, I don't know. I like Marlon Humphrey. I think he's a good cornerback, but it's between above average or average. I'm going to put him at average right now, but I may change him, but might change it. But I think he's a good cornerback. Byron Jones, I think he is above average. I think he's better than Marlon Humphrey, and he did have a great year. He normally plays safety, but this year he played cornerback, and they did great, or he did great. I think this is Rashawn Melvin, if I'm not mistaken. I would just put him at trash. I don't think he's anything great. Richard Sherman, though, for my example, I was saying him. I'm gonna keep him at above average. I think he's with Byron Jones. I think he's gonna do great. It's Richard Sherman. Even though he's older and he's facing injuries, I think he's just gonna be like that lockdown corner. He's gonna get burnt by the speedy corners, but if he's playing one-on-one and he's not getting burnt, he's not pressing, I think he'll do good. Prince Amukamara, I think he's gonna be average. I think not above average. Average with Marlon Humphrey, but I might change them. Even though he did have a great season last year, I think he's good. Kyle Fuller right here, I'm going to put him near elite. I don't think he's quite there. Actually, no. I'm going to put him elite. I think Kyle Fuller's up there, so I'm going to give it to him. Next player here is Jimmy Smith. I think Jimmy Smith is also an average with Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey, though, is younger than Jimmy Smith, so he might have a better season, but I think they're both average. Even though they're good, I think they're just average. I might change it once again because I have to see how it'll look in the end. But Heyward right here, I'm going to put him in elite. He's obviously an elite cornerback. If you don't think that, then I don't know. Jonathan Joseph right here, he's a little bit older in age, so I would just put him at average because I don't think he's trash, but he's just an older player. Trumaine Johnson, I'm going to put him at above average. I think he's going to do really good, especially with the Jets being a better team this year. I feel like he's going to be better on defense, and I feel like he's going to have an above average year. Dori Jackson, I'm going to put him at average. He's on the tight ends. The tight ends defense is good, but it's not the best. But I'm going to just put him at average right now because it's nothing too great. Denzel Ward right here, he had a great rookie season. I'm going to put him at above average, though. I think he's going to do great, and he looked great in his rookie year, so I think he's going to have an even better year next year. Chris Harris Jr. right here, I think he's an elite quarterback, one of the top cornerbacks in the league right now. I don't know. I just feel like he's really good. He's locked down. He was a Pro Bowler, even though he missed a couple games because of injury. He missed, I think, like 4 to 5, maybe even 6 games, and he still was a Pro Bowler. So that's why I have him at elite. William Jackson right here, I think he's going to be, it's between these two. I don't think he's trash. I think it's above average. I think he's going to have a good season this year, but it's the Bengals. Their team isn't all that great, but I think him himself is going to do well. Next player we have right here is Genoa Jenkins. I'm going to just put him at average. Similar with William Jackson, though, but I don't think he's going to be as good as William Jackson. Just the Giants aren't going to be good, so I feel like their defense is just going to get killed, and he's not going to be all that great. So that's why I have him there. Jason Mccurdy, an average player. He's on the Patriots, but I feel like he doesn't do much. Like last year, he just did a couple, like the Super Bowl, he played well, but I feel like overall he's not all that great. That's why I have him at average. Josh Norman, I'm going to put him near elite. Or actually, I'm going to put him near elite. The defense is really good for the Redskins. Now that they have Landon Collins, I feel like he's going to have a really good year. So I'm going to put him near elite. It's not going to be elite tier, but I feel like he's going to have a really good year this year with the Redskins and that new defense. Number 24 for the Giants. I don't know if this is supposed to be DRC or if it's Tony Lippett, but I doubt it's Tony Lippett because he wears number 24. I think it's DRC. I'm going to say it's DRC. And now he's on the Redskins. I'm going to just put him at average because he's older. So I don't think he's all that great. Kendall Fuller, also average, nothing too great. I don't think they're going to do great, but I feel like Josh Norman is going to be the main cornerback in Washington. Next, we have Kareem Jackson. I don't know. This is a confusing one. Him and Bradley Roby got traded between teams. So now Kareem Jackson's on the Broncos with Chris Harris Jr. So I feel like he's on the same level. I feel like him and Marlon Humphreys are very similar. So that's why I'm going to put him here. Tre'Davious White. He's like one of my favorite cornerbacks, to be honest. I don't talk about him much, but I like Tre'Davious White. I feel like he's a lockdown corner. I'm going to put him near elite. I feel like he's going to have a really good year. He had a good rookie year and a good sophomore year last year, and that's why I'm going to put him at near elite. Patrick Peterson, this is a hard one because he is a little bit older, and he's on the Cardinals. He's an elite cornerback, but next year, I don't know if he's going to be elite or near elite. I am going to keep him at elite. The man's elite. He makes it to the Pro Bowl every year of his career, so I'm going to put him at elite, but we never know. He might have a bad year next year. I doubt it, but I'm going to put him at elite. He deserves it. Marcus Peters right here. I'm going to put him at above average. You guys might disagree, but Marcus Peters isn't all that. He gets some good plays, but sometimes he's not all that. But he's an above average cornerback. He's better than, in my opinion, like Jonathan Joseph or Mccurdy, Jimmy Smith. I think he's better than them, but he's not. Some people overhype him, in my opinion. Aqib Talib, another Rams cornerback right here. I think I'm going to put him in above average as well. He's just a little bit older, but he's still really good. But I think his age is going to decline him a little bit. But I think he's still really good. That's why he's above average. Bryce Callahan right here. I'm going to put him at average as well. Because if anything, Mccurdy would be above average. But like I said, that might change. I think this is Pierre Desir, if I'm not mistaken. Number 35. I'm pretty sure that is. So right here, I'm going to put him above average. I think he's a really good cornerback. I think he's going to have a breakout year next year, compared to last year. Last year he did good, but I think he's going to have an even better year this year. So stay tuned for his 2019. Next player we have right here, Sean Davis. Easily trash. I hate Sean Davis. I just hate him. I hate him with a passion. He sucks. If you remember this game against the Chargers, he's the reason Keenan Allen scored that touchdown, and we could have won if he didn't score that touchdown. But still, he's still garbage. I hate him. Next cornerback we have right here is Bradley Roby. I'm going to put him at average. I think he's a good cornerback, but he's similar to Kareem Jackson. They switch roles, and they're very similar. Even though Kareem Jackson had a better year last year, in my opinion, but they're very similar in my eyes. Jalen Ramsey right here, hands down, elite. Elite. If you don't think Jalen Ramsey is elite and isn't the best cornerback in the league right now, I think he's easily the best cornerback in the league. You might debate on that, but I think he's the best cornerback in the league, and that's why he's at elite. I'll put him right here, number 1 elite. Okay, there you go. Another elite cornerback, Xavier Rhodes. He had a decent year last year. Not a decent year. He had a good year last year, but it wasn't like the years before. But I'm pretty sure he'll come back and have a great year next year. Shaquille Griffin right here. He had a pretty good year last year. Even though his brother didn't play much, he had a pretty good year last year. But I'm gonna put him at average for right now. Darius Slay, I'm gonna put him at nearly elite. I think he is an amazing cornerback, and he makes it to the Pro Bowls. I think he made it the last 3 years in a row. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna just put him at nearly elite because I don't know if I have him at the same category as these top players. But he's a great cornerback in my opinion. Desmond Trufant, I'm also put at nearly elite. I feel like he's another cornerback that is just a great cornerback. Even though he's not talked about much, I feel like he's a lockdown corner, so that's why I'm going to put him at nearly elite. Marshawn Lattimore, nearly elite as well. He had the rookie year where he just was a beast. And then his sophomore year, it kind of toned down. He was still good, but I'm going to put him at near elite on this one. Stephon Gilmore, elite. The man had a great year last year. He wasn't talked about much, but he balled out for the Patriots. Was that his second or first year in the Patriots? But whatever. He balled out for the Patriots. I think it was the second year, and he's an elite cornerback. A.J. Boye, he's near elite. 2 great cornerbacks for the Jaguars. He's near elite. He made it to the Pro Bowl 2 years ago with Jalen Ramsey. They're a great cornerback duo in my eyes. And another great cornerback duo is Desmond King and Casey Heyward. I cannot speak. Casey Heyward and Desmond King. I think Desmond King is near elite, and he's going to have a great year next year, especially how he played this year. He did make it to the Pro Bowl. I don't think he made it as a cornerback. I think it was more of a like special teams player, but he still had a great year, and that's why I'm gonna put him in near elite. He's great. He's a great slot cornerback in my eyes. Malcolm Butler right here, I'm gonna put him at trash. I feel like he's so overrated, especially after that one catch. I just feel like he hasn't done much, so that's why I'm putting him at trash. It might be a personal thing. I just feel like he's not that good. Xavier Howard right here, near elite. The guy is almost there. Almost at the elite level. He's the highest paid cornerback, and it shows why he's the highest paid cornerback, but I feel like he's near elite. He made it to the Pro Bowl, obviously, and he just needs to get that one more step to be in that elite tier. Jari Alexander, I'm going to put him above average. He had a good rookie year last year, and the Packers didn't really have much cornerbacks, but he balled out in his rookie year, so that's why I'm going to put him above average. And then we have the last 4 cornerbacks who are rookies. I don't know much about the rookies. I know we have Deandre Baker, we have Greedy Williams, and I don't know who the last 2 are, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure. One of them might be like Rocky Sin or whatever his name is, but Deandre Baker, I feel like he's just going to be average, and then Greedy, I feel like he's going to be above average. These last 2, I don't know who they are, so I'm gonna just put them out. I don't know this player. And then this is the list. I'm gonna look at it because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna move a couple players because I'm not 100% sure. So I'll be right back and move a couple players, and then I'll complete the video. Alright, so here is the final list. I decided to move Prince Amukamara and Marlon Humphrey up. I feel like Marlon Humphrey is going to have a really good year this year, so that's why I put him above average. But this is the final list. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with any? Should I move anyone up or down? Let me know down in the comments. Do you think Malcolm Butler's in the right spot? Because I do. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, like always. I will be posting new videos soon. I am going out of town shortly, but I will be having videos for you guys, so stay tuned for that. But with that being said, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys later. Till next time, peace out.